Hey guys, and welcome to day 85 of my Verse of the Day series. Today's verse of the day will be 1 Peter 4, verse 16. It says, "Yet if anyone suffers as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify God in that name." And what I feel like I get from this verse is the life of a Christian is not an easy life. It's not supposed to always be one where we are the top of the food chain. Where we're not the richest person out there. We're not the one wearing all of the luxury brands, the luxury designer clothes. We're not out there on expensive business trips and yachts and all that. Like, that's not the life that Jesus represented. Jesus represented the life of a carpenter, the life of a man who had no home, who was a refugee throughout his life. He represented living and exceeding in poverty and without the power that we associate with money. What I really get from it is money was never Jesus' God, and that's why Jesus succeeded in his journey, because money and status and power were not the things he was driven for. He was driven to serve God. He was driven to play his role as the Son of God, to live his life perfectly, to save us from our sins in his life and in his death and in his resurrection too. And I feel like that is something that we should also be taking from. Not to let money or power or luxury be the thing that drives us. When we are struggling as a Christian, a lot of the time that means that the enemy is trying to combat us, or God is trying to put us in a position to grow us. So when we are in a time of trial, the number one thing we can always do, we can trust in God to get us through. We can trust in God that there is a purpose behind what we are going through, whether it's to grow us, whether it's to prepare us, or whether it's to test us in where we are at. As we go through our times of struggle, our times of trial, or times of where we are not at the top, or we're not doing the best that we could be doing, we need to focus on the one true thing that there is, and that is that God is in control of our lives. God is in control of where we are at and what we are doing, and he will lead us to where we need to be as long as we choose to follow him and follow the path he sets for us. Hope you guys got something from today, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.